Okay, you can see that again. Over 30,000 people, 30,000 fans saw that rental derby. Over 10 million naira were made. Over 10 million naira was made from that ticket sale of that very game. You could see on the screen. The match recorded the highest number of away fans. Crazy atmosphere. You can see that again. Away from the late drama, it was an incredible outing. A scintillating atmosphere with a bad ending. I don't love to say this all the time. Why Nigeria? That's a question I ask again. Why here? Why Nigeria? What will be the final verdict from the league body? That's what we're waiting to know. Now, what is your positive thoughts on the Oriental Derby between Enugu Rangers and also Enyimba yesterday? It doesn't get better than this. Over 22,000 people saw that very game. Biggest derby in the land. And I loved what I saw. Impressive game. Nice display with a bad ending. I don't think this one was cool. This is uncalled for me. Now, the match was interrupted. According to reports, that Enyimba player failed to return to the pitch after the security restored calmness, and the referee had to pull the ball back to the pitch. Report also says that Enyimba players were attacked. One thing again about the game yesterday, the referee timing also raised controversial talks. Mouth kept on waggling. A lot of talks on that very one. Personally, for me, I'm looking forward to how the board and the organizers of the MPFL will handle this situation. This should not be done, better word. This, for me, I could say, is a punishment deserved, and not about ignorance or no ignorance. It's about it going on a very, very high. Thank God nobody died yesterday in this very one. Nobody died yesterday. So you need to know. But I love to say that it was a zero crowd control. According to reports again, the referee awarded a penalty to Rangers, which led to all Enyimba players boycotting the match. Now, report also says that Enyimba players invaded the pitch in an attempt to disrupt the match, and that was how bad it was yesterday. I equally saw the game. The center referee talk about the Jeleye, dropped the ball on the penalty spot. The away fans encroached the pitch in protest of the penalty decision. The ref called for the game to be off. And I feel I could say that that was the best way it should be. That's what we expected. Of course, you know, that would not go well if the referee had not done it that way. It was like a fight between a David and a Goliath. And that game yesterday, when I saw the game, I felt like we can be better. We can do more. We can just do more. Now the crowd was amazing. The crowd was great. It was nice to see. But what about the bad ending? That's where it starts from. I don't know. I just would say Fidelity Lechiko and the team, for me, would be very upset about this very one. But regardless, what about Olare Waju? What about the Enyimba side? If you ask people questions about this game, they'll tell you different things. They'll tell you the way that it goes their way. But what about those who saw the game? We really forgot that the world is watching. The game FIFA doesn't condone something wrong. The game FIFA doesn't condone violation. It's wrong. It's totally wrong. Now we wait for the league body to know what they would do, what will be said about this very one. That's a violation. That for me is uncalled for. It's not done. Well, bad story to start the show. I'm so sorry I need to bring this one because it looks very high. I know, I understand the Nigeria game against Benin Republic and Ivory Coast is very close, and that's 5 p.m. today Nigerian time. But we talk about this from home. The MPFL, what I saw yesterday, I felt so bad. I've never felt bad like this in a hurry in a long time because it wasn't a rental derby. We know, I know, you know, I'm so sure you know that it was a match decider. Now, it went the way for the Rangers side. Was it a penalty? Now, I think about the referee, Ojeleye. He said it's a penalty. Let it be. See, you know, it was so bad that yesterday I was even saying the evasion. Okay, let's keep that aside now. The riot. Right on the pitch, some of the players of Enyimba were even being heated. Now, I saw the love from the fans, from the home fans, trying to secure some of the players. I mean, all of this does not happen well. I'm not trying to say it doesn't happen in Europe. We know the Turkey story, right? But this one, with this large attendance, with those 22,000 people, up to 22,000, if not more, yesterday at the cathedral, coming together as one. That's how football is, and that's what it brings. It brings togetherness, and I felt like it should have gone the right way. We saw the Nations Cup, right? The Nations Cup was okay. The Europeans talked about it and said, we love the way this one went. We like it. We love it. Now, just imagine that game had ended in peace or maybe in a peaceful way, it would have been a better one. But all of this we'll talk about on the show now. Welcome again to the Sports Republic right here. It is on Monday morning. It's time for us to give you an update about sports generally. But we start with that very one. Don't forget, my name is KZK, your host, and I love to say that word when I want to leave the show. Now, I have my man in the building, in the studio live with me, Jay Inswell, an MPFL analyst. He tours around every game. He does not miss any of the games. For all of the games played right here at home, Nigeria Premier Football League, at least he sees one of the games. It means he turns around. I'm not going to talk about a club-sided fan, but then he's an NPFL analyst, and he'll be talking about this with me. We digest this together. We go inside, like the nitty-gritty, to know what you make about this very one, because it was a very bad outing. Insua G, you're welcome. Great to have you on the show.
Good morning, Kizito.
Good morning. Yeah, welcome. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling bad. I actually feel bad. But what really happened yesterday? For me, I was so disappointed about the Oriental Derby. Because with the turnout of 22,000 capacity for the fans to come out for the game yesterday, each and every Nigerians or in Nigeria and outside Nigeria was actually feel excited about the game. But for me, I was actually disappointed with the way the fans actually did yesterday.
Okay, now let's talk about it here. Let's bring it home. Let's talk about it now. We're in the studio. What actually happened yesterday? What side should we blame for this?
I will actually blame the two teams.
Why?
Most especially the Enyimba fans.
Okay, how?
For me, you don't have the right to actually attack the match official.
Oh, okay.
For me, what actually happened yesterday, it actually happened in Europe also. Okay. If you look at Manchester United versus Brighton,
right? After
the match official, it blow his final whistle. Right. The center referee have to call the referee back to blow a penalty.
Okay, so it's not like it's a new one, right?
Yes.
Okay, now your point stands how that let's put the blame on both teams. Let me ask you now. I wish you could get out on the TV. You could see that on the screen. Was that a penalty yesterday? I mean, was the contact? If you check it from every aspect, some say it was an offside, some say onside, Obaje got it right. Now, some would say it was a penalty. Some would say the contact wasn't much. We know football is a contact game. Was that a penalty for you?
For me, it's a penalty. Pascal Eze, he actually pulled the Obaje down.
You touched him?
Yes.
Was it clear?
It's a clear penalty.
Okay. So you mean the referee was right to blow that?
Yes. John Ojele was right.
Okay, that's your opinion, though. I mean, a lot of people begin to laugh that. A whole lot of people believe in that. No, it's not a penalty. But I don't know where you're standing from, but I believe you're saying it right the way you think it is. Let's look at it from another aspect. That game yesterday, we are still waiting to know what the league body would do about that game. What implementation do you feel? What team? How do you think they should judge this one, this scenario? Watch that again. You can see that on the screen. How do you think the IMC should judge this?
For me, 3 points deducted from Enyimba, massive punishment for them. This will be the second time they will be doing this this season.
Okay, 3 points deducted for Enyimba.
Yes.
So what about Rangers? Will they go scot-free?
They will actually be fine for the security, for not having enough security.
Wait, let me get it right now. Okay, your point is Enyimba will be 3 points deducted.
Yes.
Then Rangers will be fine.
Yes.
Who wins the game?
Rangers.
Oh, like a walkover.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Can that be done? Do you think that's ever possible?
It's possible.
You're sure?
Yes.
So okay, now let's look at it from the other perspective now. Who would you say will still win the league? Does Rangers still stand a chance? Because we know this season as well, if you see that game yesterday, you would understand that Fidelity Lechiku also was furious at some point because that same side have been deducted 2 points this season. Now, they knew that going to this very big game in the Cathedral, we are playing home, the ovation was high. And I think the governor supports them a lot. Sometimes when you watch them play, the celebrities in the town, the likes of Flavor and the rest of them, visit their stadium, visit the training ground just to see that those guys are very okay. The governor is in love with football. But aside the governor, taking it back the other way, kind of want to call the chairman, and hopefully one of the days we have to bring in Ifeanyi Ekweme, that's the name, the sporting director of Eyimba. When I was having a word with the PA to Kanamanko today, I was saying what you make about that. He sounded the other way. He sounded the Eyimba way, well expected. Let me not get it wrong. But whose report do you believe? Yesterday, it's been talked about the controversial, was it penalty, was it a contact, was it being touched, and the rest of that. But my point still remains that we don't want to see this kind of a thing happen in Nigeria Premier Football League, formerly called the MPFL, Nigeria Professional Football League. These are one of the reasons why we say there's nothing so professional about them, because you just cannot do this. Now, we know everybody was seeing that very game. We've even forgot that the world was watching. I mean, it was crazy.
Yes. I feel actually people, for me, I actually want people to come out to watch the Nigerian Professional League, because for me, I prefer watching the European League.
Why? What do you mean? Okay, you prefer to watch the league home?
Yes.
The Premier League, Nigeria Premier League?
Yes.
Than that of the European League. Why? Why is it? Are you trying to be Nigerian?
Because if you look at the from 80s
All right.
to 2000,
Okay.
you know how people actually turn out for watching the Nigerian Professional League, the likes of Stationery Stores, Benin Insurance, the Julius Berger, and so on. I believe we are going to get it right for us to have more spectators to come out to watch our league.
What's the way forward to make it right? What's the way forward? Like yesterday, okay, let's even say it, let's be realistic. The reason why we saw more people yesterday was because of the game was like a decider. That's one. Secondly, this side of the Eastern teams are like a Southeast derby. Now, Rangers, one of the oldest clubs in the league, Eyimba have been here before. They know themselves very well. Now, it was like a fight from home, and it was an Eastern team. Now, the journey was not that so far. So you're making a move from Abia State. I mean, David, we'll talk about this more. Abia State, you're traveling from Abia State, and you're making a move to Enugu State. The journey, I don't know, I'm not going to say it's too, but it was not that so. Now, what do they do in the past, in the 80s, like not bad? Are we not doing now? Why are we seeing some of our games scanty in the MPFL? Few persons, not much people. Why?
I think the management have to do the right thing. The media aspect have to do their work.
The PR.
Yeah. For them to broadcast before 48 hours or 72 hours, the PR have to do their work for each and everyone to know there's going to be game in Onikon Stadium.
Okay.
For everyone to know. Most people don't know that Sporting Lagos play in Lagos, in Onikon Stadium.
Right, that's true. People don't know. You're making sense, it's true. So you feel like the PR is not doing enough?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, but does the league even look that so structured? I mean, the league safe, if you look the league makes sense.
I believe the league, we are actually coming up. It's not like the past.
Right. Somebody said something to me, was this Saturday or thereabout, and said to me, I don't even know what team is playing. And he said to me, who is home? And that question rings a bell. It sounds a lot to me. It means he was trying to know who is home. It means he was thinking about the home syndrome. You know it now. How if you say you go away match, you will go away, not get results.
Now, for me, I don't think the person used to watch Nigeria Professional League. I actually know that this season we have a massive away win and away draw. Look at yesterday's game. Benin Insurance actually picked an away point yesterday, far away from Umaya.
Right. So it's a different ball game now.
Yes.
It doesn't work like we think it used to be before formerly.
Yes.
So you talk about Benin Insurance. We'll talk about Benin Insurance, but quickly, let's wrap up the rental derby. Do you still think Rangers can get us one? Is it still possible? Because I recall on Saturday when you talked about Electrical Fidelis, you talk about how you respect this team, you talked about how they play from the back and the rest of that. I mean, a great team to watch all of the time. I can watch Rangers. I can pay. I'm not trying to take side, but I can pay to watch Rangers play. That's how good they are. They play very well. But are you a fan of Rangers?
I'm a fan of Rangers because of Fidelis.
Okay.
Because if you watch his last game in Lagos here against Sporting Lagos, they play better. For you to know that the team are ready for the MPFA title.
So you talk about Electrical again. Where else have you been watching him from? I mean,
when he was coaching MFM in Lagos.
Okay, you know him from then?
Yes.
That's good. So you're a big fan of Fidelis Electrical, the man on the screen. Okay, it's great to see. Let's leave that aside. This game was a massive turned around. It was okay to say. But Bendel Insurance, I would love to talk about the result of the games played. We could have that on the screen as well. The result of the games played, the MPFL result. Bendel Insurance, how did they get it right yesterday? Away from home.
I'll give kudos to Amas Obasoge, the goalkeeper.
Right.
He has been fantastic because this season Bendel Insurance actually lost some of their key players.
Right.
Moved to abroad. The likes of Benjamin Tanimu, who is now playing for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and Imade Osarekwen.
Yeah.
And we have some of them they were actually injured. Well, I will actually give those to the Bendel Insurance, the government, Edo State government, and the Monday Odigwe side.
Yeah, you're from Edo State.
Yes.
Is that why you sound very sure about your state?
No. For me, it's not about I'm from Edo State. I actually like good football.
Okay, so you love good football. It's not about me being an Edo State man and I just want to talk about it. Okay. It sounds cool. Well, quickly, let's talk about the result of the game played. Plateau United got it right yesterday. Plateau 2-0 against Kwara United. Castina also went 4-0 against Gombe. These are the games that was played on the 8th. And also, Kano Pillars 1-1 to Niger Tornado. It went up down, 9th of the day. We saw next game with Lobby Stars getting the result. I mean, they got the one against Remo Stars. It looks like Remo is going down. And that was one. Sunshine Stars 2-0 to Akwa United. Bayelsa United 2-2 to Sports and Lagos. Hotland 3-1 to Doma United. Shooting Stars lost away from home to Rivers United, while Ivory Warriors also drew to Bendel Insurance. Let's say no away win this time around. No team won away from home. Why?
Teams want to protect themselves for safety.
Yeah. So that's the reason why we didn't see it. I think normally people always say, because if you're looking at this, you'll just see more of, a home win, playing to got a result. Kwara United as well. Kano Pillars got a draw. Lobby Stars got a win against the Remo Stars. I felt like it was been a draw. Sunshine Stars also winning Akwa United. All of this goes one way. These are one of the reasons why people say, but I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, go. Tell me they look me like this. Don't get me wrong that I'm sounding like this, but I'm just saying, I'm saying let's look at it from every perspective. Now, the league now, MPFL, what do you think is not done well in the MPFL? Quickly, tell me about that. And because right now everybody's beginning to talk about the MPFL, saying we want to join, we don't really know what's going on, blah, 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 and the rest of that. What do you think, what is left to be done that we are not doing well in our league?
I think the league board have to orientate the ref also for them to get it right, not to favor the home team.
Yeah.
I believe I will actually give the ref this season 60/100.
Okay.
They've really tried a lot.
Unlike last season.
Yes. For me, Bendel Insurance actually lost. They were keeping some, 15 or 16 years home record.
Yeah.
Nigeria Tornadoes defeated them massively, 3-1 at Samuel Gbemida Stadium.
Yeah.
You see how some Shooting Stars actually get some away win.
Results.
I believe this season is the entire ball game in the Nigeria Professional League, because for me, in Europe, some home teams used to win their home matches. They don't usually lose.
Okay, let's talk about, I cannot imagine us leaving this phase. I can't imagine us leaving the shores of this MPFL talk when the results on the weekend talks and the rest of that without, having to talk about Bendel Insurance. When you see one of the fans of a Bendel Insurance, you hold them tight so you can ask them questions, what they make about that. So I have you here quickly. I know Osarenko. I call him Osarenko. I used to know him. But you call him, that's the way you pronounce him.
Imade Osarekwen.
Osarekwen. Okay, you call him Osarenko. Don't mind the media talk. Osarenko, what other players was sold out? Another player was sold out of Bendel Insurance last season.
Benjamin Tanimu.
Benjamin Tanimu. Okay, that plays for Ihefu right now in Tanzania. Let's talk about Bendel Insurance, the big side, the big club. We know how big they've been over time. I grew up knowing them. My dad told me stories about Bendel Insurance. We had Bendel Insurance stationery stores, BBC, RBC, we have Abiola, Babes, National, all of those old club Shooting Stars, Kano Pillars, and the rest of that. Tell me, what did I use that money do? No, it's true. I want to know because what's the coach?
Monday Odigwe,
yeah, my friend, right? I want to know because some people are saying that the better insurance people did not use their money well in selling players, and they should have gotten some signings right, but they still struggle because this is a different ballgame. They are not playing well like we expected them to do. Last season, they played so well. Now, they lost some players, got more money. That's business. That's why football is business. But they still did not utilize it well for me. My point, I'm just saying. So what did I use the money to?
We actually signed some players. We actually signed Chisom Okereke.
Okay.
We signed Junior Saige.
Okay, yeah, Junior Saige, true.
Yeah, I believe I'm not inside the system for me to know what they use the money to do. I believe Benin Insurance actually signed some player also.
But those guys, wrong signings or good signings? Are they wrong signings for you?
They are not a wrong signing.
But how far did they play this season? We've not really seen your team, Benin Insurance, sparkling and like they did last season. What changed?
For me, if you look at this season, they just joined Benin Insurance.
Right.
You cannot tell me like let me just use Liverpool as an example.
Okay.
Jurgen Klopp, when he came to Liverpool,
right,
he did not just build a team
one day.
Imade has been in Benin Insurance for almost 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, true.
Imade was before people actually know Imade. He was actually paying for Uniben team.
Yeah, Uniben team, yeah.
Yeah, before he actually
made a move.
Actually moved to Benin Insurance.
Right.
Because from there he was a joker in Benin Insurance before we gained promotion to the Nigeria Professional League.
Yeah, because they were formerly at the NNL at that point.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Tanimu also, Tanimu that is playing for Benin Insurance, that is playing for the Super Eagles today, he was one of the key players for Benin Insurance for them to win the FA Cup. But I believe when times comes, you are going to see the Benin Insurance of next season.
Okay. What do you expect? When you have a fan of Benin Insurance in the studio, you don't expect him to sound so less about his club side. He sounded very optimistic, persistent, believing that yes, the time is now. Hopefully next season we'll get it right with Benin Insurance. But quickly, let's let you know that the big one comes again today. Away from home, Ivory Coast is the venue where we will play against our former manager, Genetro. A lot of talk I'm saying. He knows Nigeria very well. But Finidi George now, let's talk about the national team. He's sounding warning to the team. He's saying this is a must win. We must get the result right. Super Eagles head coach Finidi George has urged his team to approach their 2026 World Cup qualifier against Benin Republic with a sense of urgency, warning that nothing but a win would do. Following a disappointing draw against South Africa, Finidi knows that a loss against Benin Republic could jeopardize their chances of qualifying. We can't afford to lose the game, he told reports in a press match conference. The players knows that. He knows what's at stake. They know what is at stake. I know what's at stake, and we are all focused on getting the 3 points. Finidi also expected to make tactical changes, so he's lined up with Victor Boniface and Ademola Lookman likely to start up in attack. The coach also emphasized that the need for his team to be more clinical in front of goal. It starts from this one after creating numerous chances against South Africa without scoring. Just a goal we got without scoring more goals, better word. Now the Super Eagles will face Benin Republic, and that was a very big game. We already know how this will go, and that's already shown in the mixture in the qualifying, hold the powerhouse Nigeria to a draw in that very last time. Now, Finidi is wary of the opposition counter-attacking threat and has drilled his team to be prepared for the intense battle. Now, with the Super Eagles World Cup dreams hanging in the balance, Finidi George and his team now knows that they need to get the result right. The stage is set, and I must say this, it would be an thrilling encounter. And we are waiting to see the Nigeria football faithful talk about the people. You also, me also, everybody coming together as one. The game, Benin Republic, Genetro knows our team. I could say 70% of the team. He brought them to the national side. And now, according to what you just heard me say, there could be a tactical change today. It means Boniface might get a start and Ademola Lookman. Now, this one happens when the manager is feeling like everything is not right. Now, let's even look at it from the other perspective. The other perspective says a lot of people are craving to see a Victor Boniface play, and I don't know if this is right to say. Do the fans have the right, the power, the opportunity to tell the manager what to do, who to put in and who not to put?
For me, I believe the fans should be calm because the coach actually knows the player more than us.
Okay.
let's give the coach, let's give the coach time for him to actually work. I believe he's going to get the job done today.
So it's a must-win.
Yes.
No going back.
No going back.
We must get the results. Okay, so while we wait for that game to come, let's give you an update about the Benin Republic, who will go for Jugula against the Super Eagles coming from Ghana Raw. Benin Republic, some love to call them Benin Republic. I think that's a better word. The head coach, Ghana Raw, has declared that his team will play for a win when they'll face the Super Eagles in 26 World Cup qualifier, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Ghana Raw and the veteran coach we know with a wealth of experience, the Laces team has what it takes to upset the Nigeria side, secure a crucial 3 points. We respect the Super Eagles, but we won't be intimidated. Kenneth Troll said this in a pre-match preview, our interview, better word. We will play our neutral game, attack with our precision, and we'll defend with solidity. Our goal is to win, not just a draw. Kenneth Troll is confident and saying his team have what it takes to get the result. Now, what do you think Kenneth Troll would want to do today? They are on top of Nigeria in the table. But the good news I can say now is the fact that when you look at the table, the side Lesotho on top of the log, you heard Femi say that, they are not so far from us. 3 games, 3 draws, not a good result we know, but we expected maybe the Lesotho, the South Africa, the other teams to have taken the advantage and be higher. So we are just 2 points adrift to the top side, and that's Lesotho. So it means invariably we need to win all of our games. If we can win the 7 games that we have left, we stand a chance to go. But this game now, what should we do? How do we enter this one now?
Today's game, we have to be hungry like a lion today. Because this, against Benin Republic, I know everyone wants to beat Nigeria. But I believe this game, because the Super Eagles were actually disappointed for the result against South Africa. I believe against Benin Republic today, I believe the players will actually come out massively to beat Benin Republic today.
But wait, you sound you sound too much believe. I mean, you so believe. I mean, I was going to ask you what church do you attend, because you believe so much. I don't know. You just believing is too much. But see, let's talk about this you're believing now. While you're believing, has this not been how you've been believing? We've been believing. We've been glamoring. I personally, I'm not going to take side. Everyone is believing that Nigeria would have gotten it right against South Africa. And here I was sounding so on TV, and I was saying we know everything is at stake. Finidi was optimistic. He said so much about the game. Now we got to draw against South Africa. You see, those South Africa boys said their name, because I saw, Sitole, Matobi Mvala, Rowan Williams. The name look Kekana. You see the kind of names, those names doesn't smile. Those names are not looking like names that are, I mean, you get the basic out. You see names, Sitole, Mvala, Temba, Nzwane. Are we dancing? We're not dancing. But the names look hungry. We still have not gotten it right against South Africa. In Uyo, they always come and stroll and go. They've never lost a game in our home soil, and that's our best stadium. We know Uyo is the best place to be every time. But let's talk about this. I'm still on the verge of your believing. Which kind of belief are we believing today again? You
know, for me, Finidi, let's give Finidi the time to, because this South African team, they have been together for almost 3 or 4 years.
Right.
6 of their key players, Memelo Sona player, they are in the South African national team. You cannot use, Finidi just started his job.
Right.
You cannot just say that he should just start his job today for him to get the result. We have to be patient. I believe today's game is going to be an entire ball game for each of every Nigerians.
Right, okay, entire ball game. All right, you heard from Jay Insua, the MPFL analyst. Sounds very sure with the way he's looking, his face alone to tell you that yes, this one's a very big game. Because when you look at Insua's face, you understand that yes, we are determined. We must go get this result. See, it's not a smiling thing, though. You don't need to just go smile. All you need to get the result, and let's see how it goes. Now, also quickly, let's let you know this one's a must-win. We are motivated to beat Benin Republic to keep a World Cup dream alive, and that's from Wilfred Ndidi. Super Eagles midfielder Wilfred Ndidi has revealed that facing Ghana Troll side today is a big motivation for the team. Raw, our former Super Eagles coach, knows the Nigerian side very well, inside and out. Having coached them from 2016 to 2021, Ndidi believes his familiarity will make the match even more intense and motivating for the players. Playing against Coach Ghana Troll team is a big motivation for us. Wilfred Ndidi said this in a pre-match interview. We know he will have a good chance. He will have a good game, but we are ready to give our best and make our country proud. Now, Ndidi also acknowledged the importance of the match, stating that the Super Eagles must win to keep the World Cup dreams alive. We can't afford to sleep up now. We need the 3 points, and we need to keep pushing forward. The midfielder also comments reflects on the team combination and determination to overcome the challenge posed by Benin Republic and cannot throw tactical expertise. The Super Eagles will need to be in their very best to outshine their opponent and secure a crucial victory with Ndidi motivation. He said he believes that we will get it right today and the team have a collective spirit. They are ready to face the task ahead. Results, prediction for me. What would you say about that game? What's our guess result? Scoreline.
Scoreline, Nigeria 3, Benin Republic 0.
Nigeria 3, Benin Republic 0.
Yeah.
Nigeria 3, Benin Republic
0.
Where is this coming from? How? 3, they're not good scores.
No.
EJ, how? I not. Tell me more about it. What do you mean? How? Okay, who guess us this goal? Because our front line have been shaky.
Ademola Lookman is going to score a brace.
Oh goodness me! See, let's leave this place and let's go. You already see. I did it. I did see all these things. You now go in a house now, saying a brace. So Lookman will score 2 today.
Yes.
I mean, they said it all. Ademola Lookman gets to score a brace today. Another one quickly before we go on a break. Finidi has talked about his master plan and the way he's trying to unveil his team. Super Eagles head coach Finidi has revealed the team's strategy to overcome Benin Republic in the 26th World Cup qualifier. Finidi determined to secure a crucial win, has identified key areas to exploit in the game today. He said, we've analyzed their strength and weakness. He explained this in a report saying, we will focus on quick counter-attack, utilize our pace winger, and target their vulnerable defense. Finidi also emphasized the importance of set pieces, nothing else but goals, noting that Benin Republic struggle with aerial balls. We will aim to deliver quality crosses and capitalize on scoring opportunities from dead ball situation. The coach also revealed that the team has been working on to improve in their communication and teamwork, ensuring a cohesive performance against Benin Republic today. With a well-planned strategy and a determined squad, the Super Eagles are poised to overcome the challenge posed by them against Benin Republic and take a significant step towards qualifying for the 26th World Cup. You said it all. 3-0, right?
Yes.
3-0, you believe. Thank you so much. Let's hope. Say when you talk, say talk, believe. Say you believe, to believe. So let me believe with you that we will get the result right today. 3-0. But my point, don't get me wrong, I'm a Nigerian, right? And I believe that it's time for us to make it right. We should get the result right today. There is no better time than now. And every time we know how this works. But we need to go on a quick break right now. But when we return, the show will continue. But stay with us. Inswa, thank you so much for coming around.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hope when we'll call you, come again. Oh.
Yes.
Let say we'll call you now. Your number. See, say some kind of people, if you give their number, they'll give you number. Their last number, not when they go. You understand? Say, if you hear me, say, take my number, 0700, just give you number. The last number, then at 8, I've been at 6, you know, call they go. You call the call, I know call they go. I've been not doing for us. So.
No.
When we call you, just come. Thank you so much for came around with us. Thank you so much, right? Yes, it's time for us to go on a quick break. When we return, the show continues. You're still watching The Voice of the People Television. It's a sports public show. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
When your morning starts, make sure to look around for the right company to serve you everything you need to know about what's happening around you. That's why you need VOP this morning, because we will climb this far to give you a voice in what's going on, from news, reviews, politics and the economy, sports and even entertainment. Join us weekdays 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on VOP TV. VOP TV, now You have more than a voice.
You're welcome back. You're still watching Voice of the People TV, the Sports Republic show. My name is Kizzy K. Was a great time with that man, Jay Ainsworth, the MPFL analyst. I never had a guest who believes so much like that man. I was almost going to ask him what church you attend, but my name sound embarrassing, but I'm just kidding, though. I'm just trying to mess around. Okay, let's let you know that excellent recognition has been out there. Ahmed Musa honored with a chieftaincy title in Yobe State. A good news to share that we've seen our own very Super Eagles captain, Ahmed Musa, has been bestowed with a chieftaincy title in Yobe State. The Emir of Nguru honored Musa with the title of Shetima Akwalam, Kaf and Nguru, which translates a hero of football in Nguru. This prestigious title is a testament to Musa's outstanding contribution to Nigerian football and his status as a role model for young athletes in the country. Musa expressed his gratitude and heartfelt message with a massive turnout and warm welcome he received in Yobe. He was also overwhelmed by the love and support shown by the people of the state, and he promised to continue making Nigeria proud through his achievements on the pitch. That's for football. Now, he said, this is not the first time that I've seen this, and he said, I'm very happy. And we know it's not the first time that Musa has received a chieftaincy title. Back in 2017, he also was honored with a title in Kano State, further solidifying his status as a respected figure in Nigeria football. Musa's dedication, talent, and leadership quality has made him a beloved figure in the football community, and this latest recognition is a well-deserved attribute and also a big tribute to his achievements. I must say congratulations to Ahmed Musa for that very one. He's still our skipper, even though we know he's not in the team. But not until he said, I'm done playing, and we can strip off the captain band from him. But right now, the only thing that makes him not to be our captain is when he's not invited or whenever he doesn't get a start. But for as long as he stands, if he gets to be back, and maybe I'm just saying that he collects his jersey, collects his armband again, but our captaincy remains to Ekong right now. Quickly, an update on transfer target. Arsenal are in the news because Victor Osimhen, as the man everyone is talking about right now, Arsenal has entered into discussion with Napoli to ensure the services of highly sought-after striker Victor Osimhen. However, the London club is also hesitating to meet Napoli deep valuation of the player, and he's seeking a more economical solution. Don't forget, Arsenal, they do business very well. Edu would also want to give you the way it goes and the way it is. Napoli also on their own side are eager to raise funds for their own transfer endeavors. May consider lowering their prices, talk about asking price, or entertaining a swap deal involving Arsenal players than Victor Osimhen going elsewhere. The Italian club side is also willing to listen to reasonable offers, but is not willing to compromise on the player's value. While Osimhen's impressive goal-scoring record makes him an attractive asset, Arsenal is exploring alternative options to bolster their attack. The club is keeping tabs on all the talented striker, including the likes of RB Leipzig Benjamin Sesko, whose more reasonable valuation appears more palatable to the Gunners. So it's about Arsenal. The negotiation also highlights the changes and challenges of high-stakes transfer dealings as club navigate valuation, budget, and strategy. So it's about a whole other top point where we wait to know if Arsenal will get to sign Victor Osimhen. But you heard me say that Benjamin Sesko will look to be the closest in that deal. Quickly wrapping up the show, let's talk about tennis. Alcaraz in the news. Carlos Alcaraz fought back to defeat Alexander Zverev in the 5-set French Open final on Sunday and become the youngest man to win Grand Slam titles on 3 surfaces. The 21-year-old battled crowns to recover from 2-1 down in sets and also win a gripping contest 6-3, 2-6, 5-7, 6-1, 6-2 after 4 hours, better word, and 19 minutes on court Felipe Chatria. Now, he said, this one is a good news for me. Also, let's give you another update about tennis as well, because the poor lady is doing well for herself. The dominant lady, you could say the dominant force in women's tennis, Iga Swiatek, the poor lady, is self-proclaimed French fans. And French fans, you say, she's a poor lady actually, but the people in the French side love her a lot. And also friends and well-wishers already loving this lady. Also me, I like her well. Celebrated by her, latest championship at Roland Garros with a custom-made sneaker that references the iconic sitcom, The sneaker read, the one where she wins her 5th Grand Slam, a playful nod to the show's episode title. Iga Swiatek's victory at the French Open marked another milestone in her impressive career, cementing her position as a dominant force in the tennis world. Her winning streak has left fans and opponents alike in awe, with many speculated that she will surpass legendary records in the sport. Anytime of the day, you could talk about the poor lady, Iga Swiatek. She's now the reason why you don't hear me say about Ons Jabeur, Aryna Sabalenka, Victoria Azarenka. All of those ones will sleep. No Coco golf for me. It's all about the poor lady. But thank you so much for staying back here with us on the show. It was so amazing. When I had the man with the belief, the B.O.B. I don't know if he's got connection with B.O.B., but based on belief, let's see how it goes right today. Up Super Eagles, holla Super Eagles. We believe that we should get the result right. I will say this again, so you need to know there is no better time than now. The midday news comes for 12, right here on Voice of the People TV. I'll remain your host. My name is Kizzy K, and I'll tell you, I am the only football player without a jersey. Tomorrow, I'll see you.